A $1,000 Solana is easy. Right guys, today we are going to be reacting to Solana CEO Anatoly Yakovenko talk about Solana's price prediction, where he sees it going in the future and how he developed the whole ecosystem. Now, this is an old video, so keep that in mind while watching my reaction. And of course, before reacting to it, we're going to be looking at Solana's price, the crypto market as well, and how it has been behaving. We also have a tweet, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, we have the crypto market here, and it is looking pretty green. We do have some red as well, but mostly bullish, mostly plus signs everywhere. And yeah, we've got Clayton, which is up 8.2%. We've got BTT up 9.8%. And a lot of coins that we cover are up. Even Gala is up 1.2%, right? And of course, Bitcoin, the king, is up 1%. So mostly a bullish green market for today. We also have some losers, however. We have Injective, great project, but it is down 6.3% for the day. And Tau is down 7.5% for the day. But mostly, I am very glad and very excited for the crypto market for the future. I think I'm very bullish on a lot of coins. I'm excited for the crypto market, like I said. But Solana's price is one of those tokens, right? Solana is sitting at $75.95. Now, that is a great price in my opinion. It has had a little bit of a regression. We can see that better here, right? Obviously, but that's just how it behaves. It is on an uptrend. The highs are high and the lows are even higher, right? The lows are higher than before. That was just what I'm trying to say. Obviously, the lows are getting higher, and that's always good for a token. And in my opinion, it just seems that Solana will cover an uptrend. I think if you will look right here, I think it will continue going in this direction. For the lows, as you guys can see, the lows are getting higher, right? And that's always good. That's always a good thing. And basically, for Solana, I think right now the best thing is to do to accumulate, as it's still recovering from the little regression. And overall, I think that Solana will be very bullish in the future. I am very bullish on this project. We covered both Bonk and other cryptos that are built on Solana. And yeah, as you guys can see, even though Bonk is down 11% for the day, for the month it's just incredible, guys. It's just looking incredible, and it will only go up from here, in my opinion. Of course, that is not financial advice, but with Bonk and other Solana coins, Solana meme coins going up, I think Solana will go up as well. Like, right, that's just common knowledge, of course. And we have this tweet here from Degen News, which says Solana 24-hour NFT sales volume is now over 2 times higher than Ethereum's. So obviously there has been a lot of comparison, but in my opinion, right, Solana is the coin of the future. Solana is the choice that I would make. Obviously, both of them have their space in the crypto market, but Solana is just looking incredible right now. I'm very bullish. Now, yeah, with that being said, let's check out this interview from Solana CEO Anatoly Yakovenko, like I said, and yeah, let's see what he has to say on this project, right?
A step back, I guess, and talk about Solana just in the lead up to the conference. Obviously, we've seen some really big stories coming out. Recently, we've hit a big all-time high, and we've also seen 15 billion in DeFi on Solana as well. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about that, some of the biggest improvements or biggest moments that you've seen that have come through the last weeks and months, because it's been a pretty big year generally for you.
Yeah, what we kind of see is that during our hackathons, we see a new swarm of teams that are building new DeFi primitives and new products, and it takes them a few months to warm up. Some actually go from forming a team to finishing a hackathon and raising money and getting to like 1 billion TVL.
Yeah, Solana's developers are top notch, I'm not gonna lie. Another big reason why the project has been so successful, and not just Solana, the token, but also the whole ecosystem as well, right? Because Solana is an ecosystem, people have to remember that.
Just in that time. But generally, it's a bit of a warm-up period, and then we see those products get to market and then get users, and those numbers grow. And it's just really showing that the ecosystem especially the DeFi side, has its own legs. It's kind of running on its own.
Yeah, and I think that's broadly true. I think generally, whenever people speak about DeFi, it's become this sort of unique crypto subculture. I like to say. Do you think that that's like it? Do you think that within the Solana ecosystem, that's been a really big momentum shift for you guys? Do you think that the broader industry has actually really taken to DeFi? I mean, we had the DeFi summer. Do you think that that momentum is still ongoing?
Yeah, obviously DeFi has had some buzz around it. It is, like he said, a subgenre in crypto in a way, one of those buzzwords people like to use, but it just have genuine substance behind it. So even 2 years ago, Solana CEO was mentioning that, Anatoly, of course, and yeah, let's see what he has to say regarding this specific question, right?
For sure. I think what's interesting is that you have a different base layer for DeFi and Solana than on Ethereum, and that's Serum. So Serum is a central limit order book. It's a different way to trade from an AMM like Uniswap, and it has different participants, and the kind of applications that people are building are unique. You have to actually think through your new product and redesign it for something. Not only that you're porting, you're changing from Solidity to Rust, you have to now build on top of a totally different kind of financial primitive. And we've seen just that exercise be a source of innovation for a lot of teams.
Yeah, of course. Solana is number one for innovation. Of course, like we've known this, guys. We've known this. Efficiency, innovation, and security are the three things for Solana's ecosystem, right?
Yeah, and we mentioned Ethereum there as well. I'm sure you're sick of hearing it, but that the phrase of Solana being an Ethereum killer. Are you really tired of hearing that? Why do you think it's staying?
Yeah, the comparisons have been huge, guys. So again, like from the CEO's perspective, I'm interested, especially 2 years ago, to see what he has to say, right?
Around?
The media loves the narrative, like the reality is that like open source projects can't be killed because there's always somebody that's coding on it for fun over the weekend. And me as an engineer that grew up in the 90s, I remember Microsoft being this like Linux killer, and they just didn't get it. There's no way you can actually stop an open source movement. So I like to think that the best we can do for the Ethereum community is be like a formidable competitor in a true sense, right? Like we're trying to build from the ground up a different engine for censorship resistance, a different engine for DeFi, and that exploration of the space is showing some results that I think are interesting for everyone to see.
Right, yeah,
Yeah, definitely, guys. I fully agree with him here. Especially, right, Ethereum is big, but there isn't no competition, right, in the sense that one will overtake the other and the other will be obsolete, right? The only thing Solana will do to Ethereum is make them stick to their A game and make them more competitive. That is, at least in my opinion, of course, that's how it's gonna play out.
A rising tide lifts all boats, as
Exactly.
they say. That makes sense. And you mentioned censorship resistance there. I was at one of your panels earlier today, you were talking about that at length as well. Tell me a little bit about that and why that's so much at the heart of what Solana does.
I think the core of scalability has to cut down to this like really, really layer one core component, which is the Nakamoto coefficient. How many nodes, how many different independent entities does it take to slow down information in the system? And if you maximize that, you have to maximize hardware. You have to build a really fast, high-performance chain. But when you do that, you also minimize the cost to users. You minimize the cost to run this network to everybody that is application developer, to everyone that is, just storing keys and like using DeFi. And I think that's an interesting thing. And I think it actually builds a fair, more open, decentralized marketplace that can, I think, in theory, disrupt things like ad exchanges at Google. Imagine a web without ads, right? That's possible only by extremely cheap marketplaces.
Yeah, fair fucking play, guys. Fair play. Of course, this is just insane. I just really believe in this project, of course, and that's the main reason why I'm reacting to Solana CEO. Of course, he has a way with words. I really enjoy this project, and that is why I'm reacting to it, guys. And yeah, with that being said, that was the video for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts, where Solana will go. If you want to react to the rest of this video, if you want to watch the rest of the video, then I'll leave the link in the description below. But that's all for today. Now let me know, where do you think Solana's price will go? Do you see it going up? Do you see it going down? And yeah, with that being said, I love talking to you guys today, and peace.